forget about what happens in nature and resort to bending the rules in order to keep the theory alive. This is the inspiration for his own experimental method, which goes as follows.
All rights reserved. We reserve all rights. The vampire bat and rabies in Trinidad technique. Step 1. The brain and spinal cord of bats and rabbits were removed as soon as possible after death and preserved in sterile glycerine and saline at a temperature of 5 to 10 degrees Celsius until required for use. Step 2. An emulsion or rotting organ soup cocktail was concocted, made of a mixture of normal saline solution with approximately 10% made of their cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla or spinal cord. In layman's terms, toxic biological muck soup. Or as they say in New Zealand, a cocked shitstorm, eh? Step 3. The rotting brain and spinal cord soup was then injected directly into the subdural space beneath the tough fibrous membrane that envelops the brain and spinal cord, or intracerebrally, meaning straight into the brains of unsuspecting animals. Because injecting bat and rabbit brains and spinal cords directly into your own brain with a syringe is the best way to accurately simulate an animal bite to your ankle in real life.
Amazingly, this invasive assault to the brains of various animals, including monkeys and dogs, caused many of them to become paralyzed and die. Aside from the fact it had nothing to do with the claimed mechanism of transmission through bites, there were no control experiments where similar biological soup said not to contain the alleged infectious agent were injected into the brains of similar animals. In other words, not only was it barbaric, but it was inconsistent with the scientific method, and no conclusions about alleged infections could be drawn.